It's lovely and sunny out there, isn't it? Look, the potato paths are still horrible. Anyway, hey, look, that parcel's come. Oh, look at that. Beta Marine, genuine parts, look. Let's have a look inside, shall we? Let's do that one. Hold up. Is that better? Got a tripod now, look. There we are, look, that side. Let's get that off. Let's do a cost rundown. How much is it? 4 engine mounts. Can you even see that? How much is that? 166. And that's 4 engine mounts. Engine type 38. Credit card payment. There you go, hey, looking at that. Good sent by DPD. Have a look at it anyway. Here we go. Oh, it's that tip crimbo, isn't it? It should be. Look at them beauties. That's the ones, isn't it? That's the ones. Look at them. Look at the size of that shaft there, look. Wow. That is huge. That's what was bothering me last time. Remember I told you about it and that was rattling. That should be tight. Wow, look at them. That's mine's all collapsed and fallen apart. Don't look very similar to the ones I've got though. I have to realign that engine. I have to measure this and measure the new one. All exactly the same, 4 of those. They should be. Oh yeah, look at them beauties. Why is it so exciting getting this stuff? Engine mount should be something else for me as well. Where is it? There. Remember that valve I was telling you about? That's that valve that's gone. So a new valve. £7 something that was. It's sprung loaded. Oh brilliant. Okay, got all my bits and bobs there, and that's from Beta. The difference to the ones I've got, he said these are the ones for that used for that engine. Here's the part number. BRB 70, these ones. He said that's for the density of the rubber. You got 50, 60, 70. That's the density. I think my rubber has broken down inside there. So, oh, wicked! Just fitting them now. It's a problem. That's the old mount. That's the new mount. Now, you can see that very well or not. Look at the difference in height of those shafts. I'll show you that. This one is a lot taller than that one. You know, the base looks the same. The only difference with the base, you can see that or not, is look how low that is, look how high that one is. So I have to measure from there to there and keep the same height so I don't have to realign the engine. So I'm hoping that shaft comes off there separately. Shall we give it a go? Let's have a look, shall we? Hey, let's have a little look, see. Got some tools here ready. Right, let's get you on the tripod. Right, I've got to undo that one there. Hopefully. Done. It should come out as a screw thread, so it should come out of there. So that comes Well, that's nice. I've got to make sure I remember where all these go. I'll just leave those willy-nilly. So I could slip that in and then put the other shaft, this bit shorter, into this mount. The difference there with mine is unbelievable. Mine, this bit here is actually touching there. So I think this whole rubber section is collapsed. So it should make a huge difference. These should last 30 bloody years, surely. This rubber viscosity, just can't get any diesel on it, or any sort of any chemicals on this rubber, just deteriorates. Measure that there, that height of that. It looks like it looks like 64 mil. You see that? 64 mil. That's around about the 64 mil mark. So I've made a diagram. I'm going to measure all. This one's 65 mil. After I looked at it, 65 millimeter. I'll measure that one. That's the engine. That's the back of that's the prop shaft there. That's the back coupling. So that's what I'm going to change here today. That's one that's a problem. But I will change that one as well. I'm going to measure that one. I'll probably measure these two, and then realign the engine again at the back. Alrighty. Front engine mount there, look. See the difference? Can you see that? Compared to that? Wow, it's completely collapsed. Hasn't it? Oh my word. I've just wedged some bits of timber in there, look, just to take the weight while I unbolt this. Oh no. I'll unbolt this mount. Undo that. I've loosened it off, so I've got to undo that bottom nut. That securing nut there. All this is going to be a bit rough. That securing nut's loose now, look there. Yeah. So what I've got to do now is undo this one, because there's a bolt underneath, there's a nut underneath there. So undo that. And that one there. Cool. Oh, God, that's tight. God, that's tight. Hopefully I'm going to undo that. Pull this off, complete this nut. Try and extract that shaft completely. So I want to unbolt this next and try and pull it up away from the mount completely. This is the easiest mount to do by far, because it's right in the inspection hatch. The rest of them is going to be a bloody nightmare, you know. So take this nut off all the way. Let's get that off. Get those two off there. I'm going to try and get a 10 or a 12 mil on that and try and turn that, pull that shaft out. This shaft will come off. Would help to undo the bottom one, wouldn't it? Bloody plonker. One under here. There we go. Just loosen that one off. This is going to be fiddly, so I've got to try and extract this shaft off and get these bolts off from underneath. These nuts off, sorry. Underneath as I'm going along. So a few turns on that, a few turns on that. That's it. I'm hoping it just comes out of that bottom bit. It should do. That's what it's designed to do. Yeah, it's coming out, look at the bottom. As you can see there. Just open that, we'll fit into the new mounts. Come on baby, I've got to get this shaft out somehow and get those nuts off. I'm going to do that. Oh dear. Got to get those nuts off there as well. It's not going to be easy to feed those out. Try and get that top one off as well. There's another one up there. And there's enough room to do that. See what I'm trying to do, can't you? You can see I'm trying to get these nuts down to pull the shaft out. As the shaft comes up, these nuts have to go down. We're loose now, look. My hand's got to get these nuts off the bottom. Come on, baby. This is the hard bit, extracting these. Right, that's that out. And the two nuts off. That's that. See, it's shouldered, look. I'm going to reuse this, hopefully that new mount. Clean that off. Oh, this is the right height, this one. I'll show you the difference. Now that's engine supported there, look. Got the mount there. I've got to do now is undo these two bolts. There's a nut underneath. And extract this mount out. Oh, lovely. Here's a mechanic's trick you can use, look. If you get a really awkward bolt like this and you ain't got the leverage, just attach another spanner to it there, look, like that. As you can see there, that'll give you the extra leverage. Let's get that bolt off, you see that? It's a lot easier now that with that on the back. Let's try it on that one. Not easy to get to. Ah! Spanner on top and a spanner on the bottom. Just going to undo that bolt. It's loose now, that one. I'll do the same on that one and it should just pull out. Lovely. I've got these two bolts off. M10s I think they are, aren't they? There should be M10s, those. I'll try and get some new ones, and if not, I'll get some new nuts, some nylock nuts, and probably a spring washer to go on there rather than a flat washer. Well, hopefully now, there we are, look, and there is your problem. My God, look at that. It's going to look at it in the light. The problem there. Wow, complete and utter mounts collapse, lot. It's just completely, I can't see it, can you? It's completely fell apart, lot. No wonder it's knocking and banging. Oh my God, that's what it's supposed to look like. This is what it's, so it's dropped. So it's dropped about 10 mil for starters. See there, look, it's dropped about 10 mil. Wow, look at that. No wonder the engine was out of alignment. No wonder the coupling went. So it's so important having these working properly. I'm now going to, that's utterly and completely, that's covered in, it feels like diesel. It's, look. So that's going to be covered every time I do a diesel change, diesel filter change. That's probably over the years, that has just gone. Wow, look at that. So glad I ordered those. Look at that in there, look. Look at that in there. It's all collapsed and come out. Blimey. There we are. Thank God I'm changing that. Wash my hands.